Morning, YouTubers. Saturday morning, January 23rd, 27 degrees out. Here, let me show you. And working on 27 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's what I've been working on. Rained a couple days, a lot of moisture in the air still. And let me get rid of that. That's okay. Yeah, that's what I've been working on all the last week and a half. That part of the workstation I had on. Hopefully it's going to warm up enough and dry that roof out really well so I can get that roof paper down. Tired of all my stuff inside getting wet. With a torn meniscus on my knee, it's not going to be easy climbing up that ladder and getting roofing paper down. I seem to have grown a little bit of hair here lately. I just never quite had a beard quite this big. It's been a long time. Best thing to do anymore is to mask up. Anytime you're in public, some kind of mask. You know, they don't really so much help, but what I like about these, it's cold. Got ear holes like this. These are $9.98 a piece, something like that. Actually, you can see through. Cover your whole face. You can see through these. Not very well, but you can. And it hooks around your ears. And they're really warm. To be honest with you, these things are absolutely keeps your neck warm. Now, if you pull your hoodie up, you can pull it down over the hoodie, and that will seriously keep your neck and the upper part up here warm when it's really cold. And it's like a big sock with the toes cut out, sort of, and a couple ear holes. But it really works well, especially for hunters. Like if you drink a soda or you drink some liquid and you breathe through it and you wear glasses or goggles, it will fog them up really bad. It does do that. So most of you don't know, I'm retired from trucking. I've been trucking since 1985. This year I got hurt bad enough where I can't drive until I have a major operation, which is a full knee replacement. I have arthritis that I didn't know. What it is a torn meniscus in the knee is complicated and it's serious enough where I have to sit down, work an hour, and sit down for 30 minutes, and then work another hour, sit down. Yesterday, I overdid myself. I was in here last night for nearly 5 hours in pain because I overdid myself. I should not have done all that, what I did, but it had to be done, so I got it done, and today it's probably going to be the same thing. I'm going to overdo it again. I'm going to try not to, but having to really conserve on gas. I got enough to get to the gas station, but I got 4 days, no joke, 4 days, $3, that's it. And that's not even worth the trip down to the gas station. Gas is $2.39 a gallon in our area right here. I just want to stress to you guys, it's really taken a long time just to get the thermostat in it, because you can see my gauge right there is 3 little bars. It has to get to that middle point just to open the thermostat at this temperature. So I'm actually having to run my car a lot more than I want to right now, but it's so cold. I've got very limited propane. I know you heard all the car racket, but I got very limited propane, and what I'm doing is I'm kind of showing you this beautiful sunrise we're having this morning. absolutely gorgeous. It's coming up right now, just over the horizon. If you look out through that way, got a few clouds out there. This is the south view I'm going to show you here from my workstation. This is part of the Rio Grande district out here in southwest Texas. It's not a joke. It's a real desert, and the survival's going to be hard this year. We haven't had a lot of rain. I wouldn't even attempt to drill a well out here because there hadn't been any water to come on the ground to put it in the down there. So there's nothing to dig for really right now. A couple more years out here, I'll see how much rain it gets, and then I'll consider later on trying to get a well in. But in the meantime, I've got a neighbor that's going to come over and dig me some holes out here and put that. I got a water container, 350 gallons, and I'm going to get a couple more, and we're going to bury them in the ground where they don't freeze. He did an example at another neighbor, and I saw how it was done. And he leaves about a foot above the ground, and the rest is below ground, and what happens is it doesn't freeze. Because the water inside these buildings has frozen this winter. Little gallon jugs I've been putting in there, and even my big 35 gallon and my 20 gallon, which I kept empty because it's expensive and I don't want to have a plastic crack on it. But the water has been freezing this last month especially. It's getting one more month closer to spring is all I can look at it. This month is gone. February is coming, and being so far south, this will warm up a lot quicker than it will in, say, Wisconsin or Illinois or New York. It'll warm up a lot quicker down here than up there. It's the reason I got this place, so I can produce hydroponic food later on. And I've been doing a lot of research on how to start the seedlings. Although I do have a pretty good green thumb, I used to grow really large tomatoes, but the soil was a lot different, and I didn't have to do much to the soil other than put some little fertilizer down on it. But indoor greenhousing is going to be different. This ground out here, I'll give you a look at what it looks like. This ground out here is like fully salt. There was a point in time in history, I researched this. Ooh, I got a little litter this morning, a little fat bird there. See, I got my dog dish. Watch him. He's going to come down, and he's a pretty good chunky feller. He's going to come down and get him a meal out of that dog dish right there. They like dog food. And plus I put from my cooks a little bit of potatoes and onions. My dog likes that. Well, he came down, but he didn't. I got about 4, 6 of those that come around here, those type birds. In the spring and summer I had hummingbirds, and there are eagles out here. There's hawks out here, coyotes. There's a mountain lion we've seen. We also have a hybrid wolf. Now, this hybrid wolf that's been spotted by my neighbor, and he's only about, I'd say 2 miles that way toward the sun. He said that sucker is huge, and it's dangerous. It's enough to kill a person. And he's ex-military. He's loaded and ready. He spotted a couple times. But he said it's really fast, so they haven't been able to bring it down. It's really, what is that way out in the distance there? God, I wish I had binoculars. I see something way over there, and I can't identify it. Looks like a tower structure, or a rocket. because SpaceX, that might be SpaceX over there, has a launch pad right over here, probably within 10 miles of here. And they actually do launch rockets out of here. I suppose maybe not so much. I don't know if they launch here or if they build here. And that sun just now coming up. There it is. Actually breaking. It's going to be so bright here I can't even see here for a little bit. I usually don't do too long a video, but I don't know what that is in the real far distance out there, but I see a reflection that looks like a rocket ship sitting there from here. It could just be the reflection off there's a mountain over there too. That could be the road up the mountain for all I know. Yeah, it gets colder in the mountains. Trust me. It's I'm like 30 miles from the nearest town. Yeah, that sun's really coming up. We got a lot of things going on in the world, and not all of them are good. Wow, that's really bright. I gotta get a pair of sunglasses. Some shades. My friend's benefit from work for 5 years for this company was a pair of sunglasses. See, like I said, they fogged up just then. As soon as I put a breath out there, they got all, I can't even see out of them. Wow, that sun is really hot coming. That's good. Warm it up quick. With these glasses on, I can see a rainbow around the sun. Because they fogged up, I got a fogged up glass, and it actually looks like a rainbow. These are Eye Panther glasses, and these are like driving glasses. As you can see, this is what was given to us at work while I was driving trucks. But I have a prescription lens I have to wear for driving trucks, and I basically could only put these over those glasses. Because these do change the way everything looks out here. It's like putting on a pair of amber glasses, or some other color tint. And it makes everything look a little clearer with these on. It blocks a lot of UV rays. Anyway, we're going to continue the day here. I have to shield the sun. I can't even see the phone with that sun so bright. Feels good though. Yeah, you guys up there in them snow country, I don't feel for that anymore. I'm tired of I'm not going back to that till I get a knee surgery where I'm all healed up, and maybe then I'll go back up in the snow in the forest somewhere, maybe get another piece of land, winter cabin, southern cabin, I don't know. I'm retired. I'm not going to do much of anything right now. Definitely not going to be driving no trucks for a good year or so, or more. I'll probably never drive again, big trucks, unless they're my own. I'm a writer. Island Dreams, Eagle Pages. I have 5 ebooks online. Amazon, just Barnes & Nobles. The 4-part miniseries is Island Dreams. It has 2 paperbacks associated with it. Part 1 and 2 is paperback. Part 3 and 4 is in paperback. And it's fantasy adventure. That's what I write right now. And the second segment to that story is called Mistress of the Kings. It's online. You type in Mistress of the Kings, Eagle Pages, and you will find it on Amazon Shop app, just 1, 2, 3. And then the third segment I'm also writing. It's not published. It's called Daring Sky Soldier: The Adventures of Jacro Hefcom. That's the third segment to Island Dreams. And then there's one more segment, which I haven't written yet. I haven't even started. But when it's all said and done, we have a bundle set ebook for the 4-part miniseries that's broke up into 4 parts with subtitles. Secondhand Island, you'll see them. They're all on one page once you get there. If you're looking on Amazon Shop app and you type in Island Dreams Eagle Pages, you got to go to the filters price low to high, where it says featured, and you just hit the little down arrow and it'll say low to high for pricing, and that's how you find it. But I've been able to find it a lot quicker just going to Google, type in Island Dreams Eagle Pages, and boom, it's right there. So when I first published, that wasn't possible. The end of the month, I'll be paying my annual fee for the marketing in the bookstores and everything that I've been talking about. I haven't been able to do it because the way they send out our monthly check is fixed, and there's no way they won't adjust it, they can't adjust it. It's just the way the system is. And as you can see, I got a little shadow with the phone, which is pretty good. It's blinding that bright sun. I'll give you another shot of it, and then we're going to get out of here because this is already 16 minutes into a video, which I don't do normal long videos. So I'll give you this. Look at that sun again. You can see how bright that is today. Means it's going to be a really nice day. Probably a nice weekend. It's going to be cold at night. No cloud cover means it really gets cold out here with no cloud cover. The cloud cover, at least what that does is it retains the heat from the day through the night somewhat. See, there's some clouds over there, but they're way away from me. And we go this way, and you can see some more clouds that way. And that all moves. They either come up from Mexico. Mexico is about 40 miles that way, or 45 miles that way. If you go straight between those two mountains, maybe 50 miles, you go right into Mexico to the Rio Grande River from here. And that's where Mexico is. And like I said, hope everybody's staying safe. Mask up. There's so much controversy. Does the mask help? Does it not help? Well, if I spit on you and I got the COVID, yeah, you're going to be affected. So if I'm wearing a mask, I'm protecting me from you. If you're wearing a mask, you're protecting yourself from me. Because if I spit and it hits your mask and you just yank it off, then you won't get sick. Get the idea? It's that quick, but this stuff is viral. It's so intense that get the water droplets off so I can see clear through the windshield. That's a beautiful sun. In about 2 hours to 3 hours, it'll be warm enough to get outside. Because with my injury, I really feel it when it's this cold. It makes it worse. It's bone on bone on the kneecap there, and it doesn't feel good. So, everybody have a great weekend. Eagle Pages, and we're going to be signing out. And I just hope everybody can really get the common sense now that this COVID has got another strain, that this crap is serious. It's not. That's why I stay out away from everybody. Main reason. It's not that I'm antisocial. It's just, number one, I can't afford to go anywhere right now. Number two, I stay away from sick people. And I only go to certain places, so I know these people aren't sick. And they do mask up every day, and they have good hygienic habits that I see. They're always clean, showered, shaved. The businesses I deal with, so, and they're very nice people. There's a lot of nice people lives around here, and I'm one of them. Actually, I'm a pretty nice person till you pee me off, and you don't want to do that. Trust me, you do not want to pee me off. I am part of the Native American tribe, which got kicked out of North Carolina, which is Cherokee. I don't have enough in my bloodline to acquire any casino benefits because it goes back for 5 or 6 generations with my grandmother being full-blooded. I did find out about that, my history, last year. My dad died. My mom was probably gone. I don't know when and where and how. I have not been able to contact her in the last 19 years. And I don't know what's happened to her. She was an alcoholic. I've been trying to find out, and I will find out. She may be alive, but I don't think so. She used to drink too much and probably died of liver disease or kidney failure, or I don't know. And that's something that's bothering me. A few other issues, but they're personal, and I don't care to discuss them here. They'll all be in my biography. I'm going to write my full life history from everything I can remember from the age of 2. I can actually remember being carried in my mother's arms on horseback while she was breastfeeding me. So I can go back that far to remember everything. I have a visitor, and he will enjoy some dog food. Well, so he's right there. You'll see him. Got 2 of them, actually. There's another one. I got the window up because it's so cold. And this camera doesn't zoom, so. All right. Anyway, it's just a couple birds. 24 minutes, 23 minutes. There we go. We're gone. We'll see you. Bye-bye.